Hey guys, Cheese here, and welcome to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. How's everybody doing today? I'm having a great day today. It's day 2 of Genesis, and I'm still having a blast with the new DLC. And on today's episode, we're going to talk about resources. I'm going to show you guys some of the good resource spots around the maps, around all the different biomes, some little secret or kind of hidden resources you might not know about, or some good places to get like large amounts of metal and so forth. So if you guys like this video, please do me a huge favor and flex on that like button, yeah! And for more daily video game awesomeness, don't forget to subscribe. So the first thing we're going to talk about is these giant trees in the bog biome. Now the bog biome is always rainy and terrible, and there's bugs and scary, but it's probably the easiest biome to start in. So this one in particular is at 76,658,1, but pretty much all of these big trees, like these huge trees, they all have a huge, and I'm talking a huge amount of metal. Like the metal node there, metal node there, metal node there. You go underneath the tree, metal everywhere. There's so much metal around all these big trees. Pretty much every single one of them is just packed with metal nodes. So this is definitely where you're going to want to get your forge set up, where you're going to want to get all your metal. Also, not around all of them, but around a lot of them, there's these green gems, which you can get crystal, you can get a little bit of stone, and you can get mushrooms from these. I'm getting unlucky, but you can get mushrooms from these. I've gotten mushrooms. There we go. We got a rare mushroom from that one. So great spot for crystal, a little bit of rare mushroom action. Pretty great. Another thing that I have found around the trees that you guys might not have realized, and I didn't realize at first, is these blue plants right here. They seem to only give narco berries. So they seem to be narco berry plants, which is very interesting. If we harvest it, look, fiber and narco berries, just narco berries, just these blue plants. They only give narco berries, which is pretty cool. If I go over here and harvest, like say this red plant, the bug army is here. If I harvest these over here, these are just regular plants. These will give me stem berries, azul berries, tintos, like whatever. But these blue ones that are all over the place, these are just narco berry plants. So that's a really cool thing. A lot easier to make tranks if you don't have to. You want some? Come here, get some. Yeah. The bugs in this biome are just super aggravating. Oh my, look at it, there's a million of them. All right, we're gonna move on to our next location to run away from the bug army. We'll be right back. Okay guys, here we are up in one of the big trees. As you can see, I used my bog spider to get up here. And there's a bunch of good resources up here. There's these gems you can break for green gems. This is in the bog biome. You can break these mushrooms to get the mushrooms. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's actually a beehive right there. You're probably going to need to make some climbing picks to get to it. There it is. But there's also honey. So we're on this big tree. This one is located at 60.8, 72.8. Right about there on the map. And yeah, really cool resource spot. Early game green gems and mushrooms and honey. A little tough to get to, maybe climbing picks. I think you can make climbing picks on this map. And yeah, on to the next one. Whee! And we're back, and we're still in the bog biome. It's pretty dangerous over here, so I got my shotgun out. The next thing we're going to talk about is these things. I believe they're called poison trees if you walk up to it. If you walk into its gas cloud, it does poison you. It kind of gives you the same effect as a dillo would give you if it spits on you. But if you run up to it, you can gather resources. So we're just going to run up. We're going to take the effect, but we're going to gather the resource and then run away. So gather, run away. Okay, the effect didn't hit us. But as you can see, we got sap, congealed gas balls, and absorbent substrate. So you can get some strange resources off of those. There's a whole like mess of them. As you can see, there's one over there. There's like a little kind of farm of them over here. This one is at 84, basically 8474. There's a snake somewhere nearby. But as you can see, there's another one over here. We'll go try to gather one more. I've pretty much only gotten gas balls, biotoxin, absorbent substrate off these. So there's one over there, there's one over there, there's one over there. There's a whole mess of them over in this area. But very, very dangerous. There's lots and lots of snakes and raptors and basically all the baddies that'll chase you around, and a lot of the swamp bugs as well. which do actually have a hitbox. I was saying yesterday I couldn't hit them, but if you hit them just right, you can hit them. So as you can see, here we go. We're gonna run up to it and gather real quick, and then in 3 minutes and 23 seconds, it'll rejuvenate again. As you can see, that time we got biotoxin, we got condensed gas. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's kind of the same thing as this, or maybe you can convert it into actual gas. More absorbent substrate. So really, really cool source of kind of the different resources. And yeah, another cool resource spot for you guys to check out. We'll be right back. And we're back. And I want to show you guys these big, giant, kind of tubular flower looking things. Reminds me of an old episode of G.I. Joe. Only 80s kids will remember that reference, but remember that G.I. Joe underwater episode where the snakes were coming out of the... Anyway, if you break these, you get fungal wood. So for any of the aberration crafting items or things you need that need fungal wood, you get them from these big kind of flowery tube looking trees over in the swamp. These are located at... How we're being attacked? 86,780.8. But if you just fly around or travel around, you can't fly, but if you travel around, swing around on your bog spider or jump around on your ferox. And we're back. Okay, this is kind of a tough spot to get up on top of. I had to use my ferox and climb up here. But if you break these big mushroom that are stuck on the side of this tree at 72,980.2, let's see if I can hit it. They give you all the different types of mushrooms from Aberration. So that's how you get, this is how you get all the Aberration mushrooms, at least one place I've found. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of these mushroom nodes all around this tree. And yeah, so if you come find this tree or another tree like it, you can, oh, I'm jumping all the way to the bottom. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. But yeah, this is where you can get all the Aberration mushrooms for crafting or taming or whatnot on this tree right here. On to the next location. We'll be right back. And we're back in Mordor, aka the volcanic biome. And I'll show you guys where we are. Here's on the map and on the GPS. So as you can see, we're about 27.2, 73.3, right about there on the map. If you don't have a GPS, we're climbing up on the giant mountain here. And if you look around here, there's obsidian. These rocks are good for obsidian, for all your obsidian needs. And these red gem looking things will actually give you element shards. So this is a good place to farm up some element shards and some obsidian. If you're looking for that in the volcanic biome, on to our next resource spot. And we're back. I'm going to do this one quick because we're in the underground and we keep getting attacked by things. But we are here on the map. We're at 25.6, 76.1. We're under the giant volcano thing. We are right about here on the map. We went down in a cave, the purpley cave. The magmasaur eggs are over there. But if you're looking for sulfur, this is where you can get it. Underneath the volcano and all these caves, there's bunches and loads of sulfur rocks. This is the spot to come for all your sulfur needs. On to the next spot before we get murdered. Okay, guys, we're back. We're still in the volcano biome. If you look at the map, we are about there, almost bottom middle of the map, or the biome anyway, 47,580. There's all these like oil lakes, and this is a great spot to come and break some of these rocks and get some oil. So this is a great oil spot. There's like oil slicks. Looks really cool, but as you can see, it's super dangerous. Ah! There's a pack of volcanic aloes right there, and RGs and all sorts of other stuff. So very, very, very dangerous area, but great place for oil. As you can see, there's some more oil rocks over here, more over there. There's these oil lakes all over the place. There's also, this looks like metal. No, it's not a breakable rock. All right, on to the next place. All right, guys, one more spot here I wanted to show you in the volcanic biome. It's basically the same kind of an area. It's another lava-y lake area with a bunch of oily rocks, but just in case you wanted another option, basically the northeast of the map, right about there, at about 13,987.5, there's also a bunch of oil rocks and oil lakes, as you can see right here. On to the next one. Okay, guys, we're back here in the volcanic biome. Got my ferox out because this part's a little bit dangerous, but we're gonna go into this cave right here, located at, I'll show you guys where we are exactly. We're located right here, so at 19,777.9, We're right there on the map, right under the giant volcano. We're gonna head in here. We're gonna bring, again, our Ferox because it's a little dangerous. Now, we're gonna cruise in here. We're gonna see this giant lava lake on our right here. And we're gonna turn right. And we're gonna go down here into this little purpley area. Turn, we take, oh, okay, Ferox stuck in the cliff. Okay, we're gonna travel into the purpley area. Wee, jump down here. No, get off the cliff. All right, we just gotta travel down this path a little ways. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly where to find, eventually. And once we get back into the red area, here we go. This is where you can find black pearls. Now, let's see. They are little black shells on the ground. Here we go. Here's some right here. You want to be careful not to walk into the lava. But if you go close to the lava and right here, so we're at, I actually get, oh, it's hard to see the reading. Looks like it's kind of hard to see because of the, we'll come over here where it's a little darker. 20.2781. You can see there's a bunch of silica pearls right here. So boom, and 11 black pearls. We did it. Black pearls aplenty. Yar, it's the cursed black pearl. Yar. All right, maybe too much. And then you hurry up and get the crap out of here because it's super dangerous. I'm dehydrated. Oh God. Okay, on the Ferox and out of here. On to the next spot. Run away. And we're back. We're out here in the lunar biome. Super dangerous. Hazard suit, all sorts of crazy dinos. It's scary up here. But these little green glowy rocks right here, you break those and you get flint, element shards, and also ambergris. Did you see that? And apparently ambergris is what you need to feed the baby magmasaurs as they grow up. So very, very important resource. Yeah, ambergris, as you see right there. We're getting a bunch of this. Apparently it's secreted by whales, and it's a real thing in real life, but apparently it's secreted by the teleporting space whales up here. So these little green rocks, very, very important if you're going to be trying to raise baby magmasaurs, especially if you're on official or someplace without S+. If you have S+ in the nanny, probably don't need this stuff, I'm going to assume. But yeah, this is where you get all your ambergris, element shards, and other things on the moon. Now let's get the crap out of here before we die. We'll be right back. Okay guys, we're back here in the ocean biome now, and I teleported in actually. So this is the spot it teleports you if you teleport to southeast ocean biome. At least me this time. It landed me at 32.155.6, and right next to where you spawn is salt. So if you're looking for some raw salt, this is the best place to get it. I also noticed after exploring around the ocean some more, that almost all the plants in the ocean, if you harvest them, give you silk. So lots and lots of plants give you silk in the bottom of the ocean. Just harvest basically all of them, and they all pretty much give you silk. But on to the next resource. And we're back, and I've been swimming around the ocean for ages, for like an hour, trying to find silica pearls. And finally, we figured it out. These clam shells that are stuck on the walls right here, these, at first I tried to harvest them, which is why I didn't get anything. You can't harvest them with a pick, but if you go up to them with it by hand, boom, look at that, silica pearls. Silica pearls, there's silica pearls all over the ocean. You just have to know where to look. They're in these black shells that kind of grow on the sides of the cliffs all around. I am currently at 24.950.1, right about there, but I've seen them all over. I've swam by them bunches of times. And I tried to harvest them, like I said, and it didn't work. So I was like, oh, those aren't it. And I kept moving along. But yeah, that's actually where you can get your silica pearls. Let's go. Man, that was a pain to figure out. All right, on to the next resource. And we're back. And this is the last but not least spot on our resource tour. All right, you guys might have seen this floating platform out in the ocean biome. We are at right there on the map at about 30.3. 49.4. Now, as you can see, I'm facing west. Now, we're going to go for a bit of a swim. I'm going to do this without scuba gear or flippers or anything. I do have 200 oxygen, so we'll see how much oxygen I lose. But we're going this way. We're going towards that glitch over there, that direction. this direction west. We're going to jump in and we're going to swim basically straight down here. It's a little scary. It's pretty dark right now. There's like a huge swirling tornado thing right there. All right, we just have to swim down. You guys might not be able to see it. It's kind of dark. Let's gamma a little bit so you guys can see. There we go. See this metal edge? There's a metal like structure right here. We're on top of it. We're trying to swim for this metal edge right over here. And there's actually a secret underground area where you can breathe. So we're just trying to swim for the edge here. Now remember that the oxygen in Genesis goes way slower than it did in previous versions of Ark. As you can see, I've swum this far. I've only used 14 points of oxygen so far. So I think you could easily make this swim with just the base 100 oxygen. But I've put 5 points into my oxygen, so I have 200. I'm going to easily make it. So we make it past this edge right here. You want to go down to the bottom where these kind of lava-y looking flowers are. Now, you see this blue kind of tech force field looking thing? Well, you can actually swim through this, and boom, now you become into an underground secret like air pocket place. So this is oxygen down here. You can breathe. You can wander around. There's all sorts of cool stuff down here. This might be an amazing place to build like a secret base or whatnot. But this is why we're here. These gem rocks. Boom, green gems. Boom, red gems. Boom, blue gems. All the gems you need to make your hazard suits. And the rest of your aberration stuff is down here. There's also loads of metal, as you can see. I'm pretty sure there's some oil rocks over here. There's regular stone and flint. There's all sorts of things. These plants all give fiber and I think silk. Yep, fiber and silk there. Really cool area to come. I definitely recommend you come explore this and check it out. But yeah, this is the secret resource spot. Oh, apparently there's a glitch, secret glitch down here. I haven't even really explored this too much myself yet. I just came to this spot, saw where the blue, red, and green gems were. And yeah, this is our super cool secret resource spot. But that's all the time we have for today, guys. So if you guys liked this video, or you learned anything about where to find all the amazing resources today, please do me a huge favor and flex on that like button, yeah! And for more daily video game awesomeness, don't forget to subscribe. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Cheese and all the amazing resources and the coolest underground thing of all time.